Over the last 2 decades or so, I've given a lot of time, research, and overanalyzing about getting some major dental work done. When I moved to Florida over 20 years ago, I looked into getting major dental surgery and getting permanent dental implants and porcelain veneers. It was going to cost over $25,000 for everything, and that was obviously out of the question. A few years later, I looked into it again and researched medical tourism. There were great reviews from different dentists from around the world, in Asia, South America, and Europe. They were offering extensive dental work for a fraction of the cost. I figured when my car was paid off, I'll do the dental work and pay for it just as if it was a car payment. Just before my car was paid off, our first son, Cole, was born. And about 3 years later, our second son, Braden, was born. Now, this is the most wonderful time of our lives. However, picking up an extra car payment for my teeth simply was not happening. Over the next few years, we moved a few times, bought a restaurant, went through COVID, and then bought our house that we presently live in and love about 3 years ago. After squirreling away money every month for a few years, I've decided to finally take care of my teeth. Permanently. We're about to do this. Sunday morning, April 19th. We're in the van loading up, getting out of Boca Raton. And very excited. Something I've been looking forward to taking care of, which a lot of people might think is bizarre. But been working on this for about 20 years now and finally decided to jump in and take care of it. Going to a dentist appointment Sunday morning. Looks like a good day to fly. Well, we just left Fort Lauderdale off to Cartagena, Colombia. We're presently cruising at about 38,000 feet. Should be another 2.5 hours down to Colombia. Looks beautiful outside. Flying over the Caribbean, about to go over Cuba pretty soon. And flying JetBlue after getting to Mosaic 1 last year by completing the 25 for 25 challenge. Relaxing up in the front of the cabin, even more seats, have a whole row to myself. Bloody Mary, a couple cookies, love and life on this Sunday morning. Just touched down in Cartagena, beautiful flight coming down from Fort Lauderdale.
JetBlue le da la bienvenida a Cartagena, donde la hora local.
Dr. Julio's office arranged all of my ground transportation from start to finish. As soon as I landed at the airport, the driver was waiting to take me to my hotel. The airport is located on the east side of the city, so we drove past the historic walled city and over to Bocagrande, where both my hotel and Dr. Julio's office were located. Well, I am here, safe and sound. Just got to Colombia in Cartagena. Just got to the hotel, couldn't check in, but was able to go upstairs to the rooftop bar, Cole Cerveza, and I think it's fitting. And up here, the first building I saw was the Moros apartment complex. That's where Jenny, the boys, and I stayed about 4 years ago on Thanksgiving. So back to Colombia, back to Cartagena. This time, it's a little bit different. Not all fun and games this time. But we're excited to be here. Welcome to Holiday Inn Express Bocagrande. Very nice room. 2 double beds. Didn't go up for the queen, that's fine. Plenty of room. Nice big TV. Very clean. Let's see what kind of a view we might have. Yeah, we can see a little bit of the ocean over there. Looks like Bocagrande in its finest. It's over there. Ooh, we got a cruise ship over there. Very cool. We're inside the walled city in downtown Cartagena. I had checked into my hotel, grabbed a taxi, about 15,000 pesos, which is about $4. get down to the Centro area, and we're gonna see what we can find tonight. Grab some lunch, maybe a beer or two. Who knows what. Plenty of business going on, plenty of people. Even though it's a Sunday, I'm guessing tomorrow will be a little busier. But it's a charming city. I love Cartagena. We were here a few years ago with Jenny and the boys. And now it is the first time I've been here alone. Sounds like quite the party downtown Cartagena. Every corner you go around, see something new and exciting. Now we're on top of the wall. Been walking around on this Sunday afternoon. It's been beautiful. Most everything is open. A few of the clubs don't open until later tonight. Haven't decided what I'm going to do for dinner yet. Might go back to Bocagrande near my hotel. Might hang out here for a little bit. That is the beautiful Caribbean Sea behind me. Perfect day. Supposed to get a little rainy the next couple of days, so I want to enjoy today. On top of the fact that I'm going to be busy with other things the next few days. Won't be so fun probably. So I stopped in Harry Sasson Restaurante at the bar area in the Charleston Santa Teresa Hotel in Cartagena. We had a wonderful dinner here a few years ago and noticed the bar looked really cool, and I saw how great the reviews were for the bar. So I just ordered some food, have a cold beer waiting for me, and we're going to enjoy the little bit of the afternoon here. Well, they brought me a little loaf of bread with some hearts of palm and nice soft butter. We're going to dig in, see how this is. Fantastic. All right, we just ordered a order of fried calamari romesco and a Spanish torta, and it just came out. I have my loaf of bread, and I'm pretty excited to dig into all this. That's fantastic. I don't know if we can eat all this food. The Spanish tortilla is just amazing. Think of it as a large omelet with potatoes and onions. Incredible flavor. It's not spicy, but the flavor is wonderful. Just the right amount of salt, a little bit of pepper in there. It's phenomenal. The tortilla is phenomenal. Let's try this calamari. Lightly fried. You got some fresh lime, romesco sauce. Wow, that's good. Crispy, fresh. Romesco's got a nice tang to it. Excellent calamari. I just finished supper here at the Charleston Hotel. Fantastic supper at Harry's, their lounge here. We had supper in the dining room a few years ago, and I had a nice dinner tonight at the bar. So we're gonna head out back into the city and make our way back to Bocagrande where my hotel is. Sun's about to set. Now the people are all coming out. I gotta imagine during the week it might be a little busier, but there's plenty of people here for a Sunday night. Relaxing, having a good time, dancing over there, listening to music. I just had a wonderful dinner. We'll walk around the Holiday Inn Express a little bit, give you a tour of what we've got here. Very nice, everything's made very clean, nice lobby. Got a breakfast restaurant check out in the morning. And let's see what else we got over here. Got a store, selling some goods, some crafty stuff. All your beverages here in the cooler, beers, water, got some snacks. And again, the restaurant over there, they serve breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We're going to check that out in the morning. Check out the gym. Got elliptical equipment, stair steppers. Got a few different machines. A few free weights, some mats. It's up here by the pool. Just had a wonderful night's sleep. Got all 8+ hours. Came down to get some breakfast. Nice looking buffet. Lots of fresh fruits and hot items. The coffee here in Colombia so far has been fantastic. Makes sense, it's Colombia. So yeah, let's see what we got here. Starting off with some fruit, a little bit of pastry, a cup of coffee and juice. And just talked to my waiter. Just out here bringing some eggs out to other people. So I asked him for a huevos con queso omelette. And here it is. Here's my cheese omelet. Monday morning, just got breakfast a little bit ago in the hotel. Back in the room. I also took a walk down the street, picked up some bottled water, a Coke for later in case I don't feel like leaving the room when I'm done today, because we're going to be busy today. First I go for my x-rays and then I go to the dentist. So we'll see just how today goes. I'm sure it's going to go great. My very first appointment was for x-rays, and that office was located deeper inside the city. Once again, transportation was arranged for me, which made everything incredibly easy. Most people complete the entire process in about 5 or 6 days, but because of our schedule at work, I decided to split everything into 2 separate trips. I just got back a little bit ago from getting some x-rays done. My dentist appointment is actually at 2 o'clock. Had a little bit of time to kill. Got a little bit of anxiety going on, can't lie to you. So I went to the spa next door. They brought me a nice Colombian coffee to wait, and I'm going to get a massage. Hopefully it'll relax me a little bit before my 2 o'clock appointment. There's my hotel from the dentist office. The spa, I just got a great massage. That's the restaurant we went to breakfast a few years ago. And that's from the office of Dr. Julio Oliver. Well, I'm at the office of Dr. Julio Oliver here in Cartagena a few minutes early. We're going to do our first appointment. Just got the x-rays done a few hours ago. Came back to my hotel, got a quick massage, which was fantastic. I'll leave a link below. And walked across the street to my dentist. So let's see how this goes. And hopefully in the future when I smile, I can open my mouth and not keep my mouth closed. Just got some Novocaine, getting ready to take them out. On the first day of procedures, they ground down 6 upper teeth in preparation for crowns and performed 1 root canal. Before I left, they fitted me with a temporary upper piece so I could still look somewhat normal while the permanent crowns were being made. It also helped reduce sensitivity. I can literally see my hotel from the dentist chair. Just got back from my dentist appointment a little bit ago. Was over there for about 2.5 hours. Probably the most Novocaine I've ever had in my life. But after 2.5 hours, we're going to go back tomorrow morning. And for now, I have a temporary set of teeth on the top. Very nice and white and clean. So yeah, we're going to go back tomorrow. Day 1 successful. I'm in my room now. It's pushing 6 o'clock. No plans to go out. They said I can eat on it tonight. Not real hungry. Gonna chill out here. Probably have a soda, drink some water, rehydrate, and get to bed early. So Tuesday morning, gonna go down and get some breakfast here at the Italian Express. Got my coffee, orange juice, and my beautiful plate of fruit. They do like to put cayenne on a lot of the fruit, so today it's on the Granny Smith apple. Yesterday it was on some mango, so we'll see how that goes. Tuesday morning, just left my hotel, getting ready for my next appointment, and it's right across the street. Hotel, spa, and the Bocagrande neighborhood. Lots of restaurants, and my dentist office. On the second day, they shaved down 6 lower teeth in preparation for veneers. After that appointment, I went back to the hotel We spent the rest of the day relaxing and recovering. Wonderful. Now up on the rooftop at the Holiday Inn Express. We're about a block from the beach. And there's the beach right over there. The beautiful Caribbean. Beautiful, let's get some sun. Beautiful Wednesday morning here in Cartagena. Getting ready to go back up to Florida this afternoon. And I'll be back here as scheduled in 4 days. So, had a great few days here this trip. No pain, which I'm surprised. A little bit of sensitivity on the bottom teeth, but no pain at all, which is amazing. And I'll be back in a few days. I'm glad I did get to use the pool area on, what day was it, Sunday afternoon. They got a nice little bar here. Came down to the bar. Had a beer Sunday afternoon. Then went downtown, came back, took a nice dip at the pool. So let's check out the pool. Again, it's a beautiful day. It's been sunny all day. It's supposed to get some rain, but here's the pool area. Cabanas for everybody to use. Beautiful view of downtown Bocagrande, Caribbean Sea, the beach. I am hanging out at the Haroka Lounge here at Cartagena Airport. Getting ready for my JetBlue flight back to Fort Lauderdale. And we'll be board in about an hour or so. So, wonderful 3 days here in Cartagena. Got everything taken care of I needed to for now. Coming back actually in 4 days. Coming back Sunday for another few days. And that will be in great shape. So. Sunday morning. This place looks familiar. Hey! Got Braden in the back seat. Mommy in the driver's seat. We're back off to Fort Lauderdale Airport. I was home for about 3.5 days. Had 3 great days at the restaurant. And now we're back at it. For the second trip, Dr. Julio's office once again arranged transportation from the airport to my hotel. This time I stayed at the Hampton Inn Bocagrande. I arrived on Sunday and spent the day exploring the beautiful walled city. Hola.
Bienvenido.
Yep.
Un momento me comunico con la persona.
Gracias. Welcome to the Hampton Inn, Cartagena. We're on the 12th floor. Kind of neat that the lobby was on the 16th floor. 2 doubles. Let's see what we got out here. This looks like we're facing south into the city. Very cool. And next to this beautiful construction project is the Caribbean Sea and the playa. Fantastic. All in all, very nice room here at the Hampton Inn. I would say comparing it to the Holiday Inn Express, slightly smaller yet slightly nicer. The view outside is similar. We're up on the 12th floor instead of the 10th floor. Nice room, no complaints. Got plenty of room for storage. Got a safe, we got a little fridge, coffee pot. Fantastic. Let's check out the bathroom. Clean, efficient, nice looking shower. No complaints. Nice clean Hampton Inn by Hilton here in Colombia, Cartagena. Well, I'm back in familiar territory. This is Sunday, and I am just went down to Plaza Santa Felisa, down by the Charleston Hotel, enjoying a beautiful Sunday afternoon. Just got into Cartagena and the weather's perfect. Talking about a little overcast, about 88. My kind of weather. So let's see what Cartagena has for us today. As we get deeper into the city, things come alive a little bit more. Again, it is another Sunday afternoon. There's plenty of crowd.
Hi, bro.
Plenty of people downtown having fun, going to different eateries. Plenty of gelato stands, people selling their goods. And spending the afternoon walking through the city. In the old part, very tourist friendly, a lot of restaurants, bars, a lot of shopping. One-way street, so you always got to be looking behind you. But yeah, beautiful afternoon in Cartagena. People trying to sell you stuff. You tell them no gracias a couple times. They stop bothering you. But very similar to other Caribbean cities. People are mainly very friendly, helpful, and it's a beautiful day. I just dipped into a very nice restaurant called La Cabrera. It's here in downtown in the walled city of Cartagena. I was looking at the reviews. They have some wonderful steaks, but I wasn't super hungry, so I ordered a real popular appetizer, and I'm going to pronounce that correctly, hopefully. Provolone con pancetta, tomate asados y albanaca. Grilled provolone with pancetta and smoked sun-dried tomatoes. Got a beer, got some water, it's a hot day. And they brought out some olive tamponade, romesco, and a whole platter of, they got some potatoes and pumpkin, potatoes pesto, looks like there's some apple, banana, there's all kinds of stuff. So it looks like quite the stuff. We got a nice little bread basket, accompaniments. Gotta have a Club Colombia when I'm in Colombia. And waiting on the grilled provolone. The pesto potatoes are phenomenal. Just right amount of seasoning. Excellent pesto sauce. Cheesy, creamy, not too rich. Fantastic, just a little bit of spice to it. And when you go into the bathroom at La Cabrera, you take the glass elevator through all the stone walls. Very cool. The next morning, I grabbed a quick breakfast at the hotel before heading back to Dr. Julio's office. This was a major appointment. They extracted 3 teeth, placed 6 crowns on the top, 6 veneers on the bottom, and inserted 4 titanium implants, 2 on the top and 2 on the bottom. The implants will need about 6 months to heal before I return for the final procedure.
Now your lips are frozen. Like you can see, it's a big difference.
It's great.
So wait 2 or 3 hours when the nose lift, you can see your real smile. Tomorrow.
Tuesday morning, waiting for Carlos, that's my driver, to take me to my last appointment on this trip. Should be just a quick checkup, and then I'll have the rest of the day to wander around Bocagrande. A little bit of pain last night, not bad. Feel 95% better today, so I'm really excited about my last day and going home tomorrow. During the second appointment of the second trip, they checked all of the work that that they had done to that point and fitted me for a temporary partial to cover one of the implant areas and make eating a little easier while everything heals. Just left the dentist for the last time on this trip. Should be coming back in about 6 months for a couple other pieces, but right now we are 90% done. I'm very excited. I have my teeth. Awesome. I'm gonna enjoy Cartagena for the next half a day. Just got a nice haircut at Barbafina. It's fantastic. The gentleman that just took care of me. Very cool barbershop. Nice lady behind the counter. And we're going to be giving them a good Google review because I love my haircut. First stop after my new smile. Just left the barbershop, Barbafina. Back in Bocagrande. Taking a walk back to the hotel. Carlos would have driven me back, but I wanted to make a stop or two on the way back, so only a couple blocks. And it is a beautiful day. People say it's hot. I'm loving it. It's about 88 and sunny. So I'm gonna enjoy my last full day here in Colombia. Seems to be working fine. Back on Bocagrande Beach. Thought I'd take a nice walk. Just got back from my haircut. Kind of got lucky, funny, not funny, as I was walking back from my haircut, enjoying the afternoon. Tripped, fell, skinned my chin a little bit, my nose. Thank God nothing happened to my teeth. They're fine. And got a nice relaxing afternoon in Bocagrande. Probably gonna enjoy the beach for a few, then go back to the hotel, maybe enjoy a cocktail or two at the pool, and finish my last night here in Cartagena. And it is beautiful down here. We are back at the Hampton Inn. Decided to leave the beach pretty early, and now I am hanging out at the rooftop pool. A couple cold Club Colombian beers waiting for me. Pretty slow up here today. As I mentioned before, I took a little spill earlier walking on the sidewalk. Looks like I got jumped, but it was just me not seeing a curb. A couple people were rushed over to help me. Very nice. People in Cartagena have been awesome all the way around. Between the dentist, the taxi drivers, a couple people helped me pick me up off the street when I stumbled. I didn't have a single beer. But now we're relaxing. My last full day here. Gonna hang out at the pool, and hopefully no more incidents. So what in the heck am I doing down here in Colombia? Well, I've been working on saving up money to take care of some teeth problems I've had over the last 20, 30 years. And I decided I was going to take care of it down in Colombia. After doing research on medical tourism for the last, again, 10, 20 years, I was in contact with a dentist here in Cartagena for a few years now, actually, between phone calls and emails. Sent a lot of pictures. They had some x-rays, and hemming and hawing, going back and forth. And I decided to finally go for it and come down. So I came down last Sunday, flew down JetBlue. It certainly helps when I have about 500,000 JetBlue miles after last fall's festivities with the 25 for 25. So flew down last Sunday, stayed at the Holiday Inn Express in Bocagrande. Then Monday, I was picked up by their driver. By the way, the driver picks you up from the airport back to the hotel to get x-rays. That's where we started on Monday morning. Get a full round of x-rays. He waited for me. He actually walked me through the whole front office with the forms and everything. Took care of my x-rays, and then back to my hotel. Actually had time to get a quick massage to relax for a little bit, and then walked across the street to the dentist for the first visit. That was probably the roughest day. I was in the dentist chair for about 2.5 hours. I have to say, no pain at all. Probably never had that much Novocaine in my life in one seating, but it didn't hurt. It was as comfortable as you would think a dentist appointment would be for 2.5 hours. They worked mainly on the top teeth. They ground down 6 of my top teeth, prepared for porcelain crowns, pulled one tooth, and did a root canal on one tooth. So that was a fun 2.5 hours. The next day, I'd say no pain. They didn't give me painkillers, which I was a little nervous about, but there was no pain. I took a couple Tylenols later for a headache, and that was it. That was last Monday. Last Tuesday, I went back about an hour and a half in the chair, and he ended up grinding down, preparing for veneers on the bottom teeth. That was about an hour and a half last Tuesday. Again, the driver takes you back and forth in your hotel. Then he took me back on Wednesday, took me to the airport, flew home Wednesday night. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, we were sold out. Jenny and I worked about 40 hours in 3 days. And then Sunday morning, Jenny took me back to Fort Lauderdale Airport, grabbed a JetBlue flight again, and got down here Sunday. I can't win. Cut that. Jesus. Came back Sunday morning and checked into my hotel. I'm at the Hampton Inn this time. I had some Hilton points I wanted to use, so stayed at the Hampton Inn by Hilton. And went back to the Walled City, had a wonderful dinner, walked around quite a bit in Cartagena, in the old city. Enjoyed a fantastic dinner, little sunset, and came back to the pool. Relaxed here, and then Monday morning went back to the dentist. Got picked up 2.5 hours in the chair Monday morning again. Yesterday, pulled 2 more teeth on the top, pulled a tooth from the bottom, put in my porcelain implants, my porcelain crowns, I'm sorry. On top, have my porcelain veneers on the bottom. And then the fun started with 2 titanium posts on the upper right into my jaw, 2 titanium posts on the bottom left into my jaw. I have to say that's the first time we experienced a little bit of pain in the chair. Again, plenty of Novocaine, no worse than any other time you get a tooth pulled. And then end up getting some painkillers for that evening and some penicillin. This morning, no pain, feels fine. Went back to the dentist this morning, and everything looks good. And I come back in 6 months to get the implants on the upper and the bottom. It takes about 6 months for those titanium posts to heal within the jaw. After I left there, my driver Carlos, again, fantastic guy, told me I needed a haircut, took me to his barber shop, got a wonderful haircut. Relaxing, I was excited, just got my teeth done. Now I'm getting my haircut, walking back to my hotel, getting some fresh air, nice hot 89-degree sunny day here. And I tripped over hit a curb, tripped on the curb, split my lip, got a little road rash on my nose and my chin. Looks like I got in a fight, but I'm just tripped and face planted in the middle of the street. I have to say, 2 different people came up to me, helped me up, asked me if I was okay. People here in Cartagena are wonderful, super nice. Down on the beach, they try to sell you stuff and set you up, but just like any other beach in the Caribbean. But the people here, the store owners, the barkeepers, the restaurants, the waiters, super nice. Love me some Cartagena. So now it's Tuesday afternoon, having a cold Club Colombo here at the pool, again at the Hampton Inn. And tomorrow morning, about 11 o'clock, I get picked up and go home. I'll be looking forward to seeing Jenny and the boys tomorrow afternoon. Gracias, señor Carlos.
Tengo todo.
Muchas gracias.
Igual que places.
That's it. Mi amigo Carlos drive me all over Cartagena for 3 days. We'll be back in 6 months. Muchas gracias, señor.
Have a good trip.
I'll be heading back to Colombia in about 6 months to finish the process. If you'd like to see the final results or follow along in our other travels, make sure you subscribe to the channel, give this video a like, and leave us a comment. We'd also be happy to answer any questions you might have about the entire dental tourism experience.
Ciao for now.